What's up, y'all? It's Brendan Boyd and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Today's episode is going to be major. We're going to talk about something that's better than cash. We're going to talk about something that's better than debit. And if you haven't already guessed, that's right. We're going to be talking about credit cards. And right here, I actually have a debit card. This is one of my debit cards. Not anymore, it's gone. So yes, we're going to talk about the power of credit and why you should choose credit over debit and even over cash. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about a couple of things I think that you should take into account before you decide to use debit on your very next purchase. So if you're somebody that heavily relies on using your debit card or using cash, these are just a couple things that you should take into account before you decide to pull out that card and spend another dollar with debit, right? If you don't have a credit card, this is probably something that you should probably think about applying for one. And if you do have a credit card but you're not using it, maybe after this video, you'll decide that you may want to pull that credit card out and start using it, all right? So let's get right into it. All right, guys, so here's number one. If your debit card is ever compromised, meaning if it's ever lost, stolen, or for some reason your numbers get recorded digitally and this purchase is happening that you are not making, that money is coming directly out of your account. You have to go back and forth with the bank, and in some cases it could take 2 to 3 months for you to see that money back in your account. That means you're waiting up to 90 days for a situation you had nothing to do with before you're able to get access to your money again. Number two, when you use debit, you get absolutely no benefits, absolutely none, meaning no free hotel, no free travel, no cash back. You get nothing for it. Why would you want to spend your money directly when you don't have to? You can actually get a benefit for it. But when you spend your own money, you get absolutely no benefit. Number three, you are not leveraging. When you're using a debit, you are not leveraging, you are not learning how to leverage, and you are not taking advantage of OPM, other people's money. And at the same time, you're not safeguarding your hard-earned cash. Number four, you build no credit. So if you're someone that's using a debit card for everyday expenses, guess what? Like I mentioned earlier, your money is severely exposed and you are not taking advantage of all the positive benefits of the reporting that you could be if you decided to use a credit card instead of a debit card. So if you're someone right now that's trying to repair their credit, rebuild their credit, or just simply establish more credit, you could be taking advantage of all that positive reporting that you would be getting if you simply decided to use a credit card over a debit card. So using a debit does not help or benefit your credit whatsoever. So here are a couple of benefits to deciding to use a credit card. So number one, you are removing your risk and your money's risk from being exposed. And that is huge. So if anything ever happened, guess what? It would not directly affect the cash that you have on hand. Number two, you have access to a line of debt that is issued from your bank or credit card company. Meaning, at any given time, you may have access to $10,000, $30,000, $50,000, even up to $100,000, or in some cases, no limit at all, and it does not directly affect the cash you have on hand. You are leveraging. You are using the power of other people's money. Number three, using the credit card increases your credit score. And nowadays, you need a good credit score for everything. From getting a job, to getting a car, to getting an apartment, any moves you need to make, or even getting a relationship. But nowadays, you need good credit. And regular, responsible use of a credit card is definitely going to benefit positively on your credit report. Number four, if your credit cards are ever compromised, you have no liability under the federal law because you are not using your money. So that's something you definitely want to research and make sure you fully understand the difference between being in that situation with a credit card or being in that situation with a debit card. But like I said, the credit card is going to remove your liability because you're not using your money. So here are a few of my favorite things about using credit cards. So number one, you're going to get that purchase protection. It basically provides insurance on your item against theft or damage. So if someone steals something you bought, or if you get something delivered and it's damaged, your credit card company will replace that item. Number two, extended warranty. So if you buy an electronic, cell phone, laptop, something like that, generally they come with a 1-year warranty. Well, in some cases, your credit card company may give you an extended warranty up to 1 year, and in some cases, 2 years. Number 3, one of the biggest benefits to using a credit card has to be the points, has to be the rewards. You get free flights, free hotels, cash back. There's so many great benefits. That definitely has to be one of my favorite. That was 3 things that you'll get as benefits to using a credit card. You will not get that if you decide to use cash or debit. You only get it when you leverage OPM, other people's money, in form of a credit card. Now, for your parents out there, you can actually apply for credit for your kids. So if your kid is 17 or 18, whether they're in high school about to finish up or they're going to college, you can set your kids up for the win. You can help them by managing their spending, set spending limits on their credit cards, help them by building positive credit, and teach them about leveraging and the power of credit. By the time that kid graduates college, he may have a damn near perfect credit score, and it's all because you set him up right now. And guess what? When he goes to get an apartment, you will not have to co-sign. Well, maybe you might, because that kid's not going to have money yet. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to have an amazing credit score, and it's all because you taught him early and you put him in position. So parents right now, it may be something you want to think about. All right, guys, now before we get out of here, I want to leave you with 3 credit card rules to live by. These are vital and very, very important. But before we get into that, make sure you like this video and leave a comment below. Do you currently use more debit or do you currently use more credit? Are you using a combination of both? Did you get any value from this video at all? Please let me know. And here is credit card rule number 1. Never pay any interest. You want to make sure that whatever you do, you pay off your balance in full every single month. Number 2, don't overspend simply because you have the available credit sitting there. You don't want to overspend. Number 3, only spend what you have available in either cash or in your account, because that's the money that you're going to use to pay off your balance in full. All right, guys, it's Brendan Boyd, and thank you for making it this far. I'll see you guys on another video. What's up, y'all? It's Brendan Boyd, and if you're an entrepreneur or if you're thinking about starting a business, the fact remains your friends are not going to support you. They may buy a product one time or they may sign up for your service one time, but they're not going to do it consistently. You need to be in a group of other entrepreneurs ready and willing to support you. And that's why I created the Winner Circle. So in the Winner Circle, you get daily motivation, you get support economically from your group, we read books on improving our mindset and improving our businesses, and there's 2 group coaching sessions each and every month. And all of this is available for $35 a month. Click the link below and join the Winner Circle.